Manuel here, and welcome to another video of Lifestyles and Sneakers. If you've seen our recent video, we did a triple unboxing, and part of it are these Nike Huarache Adapt. So now we're gonna do a detailed review on these sneakers. So let's go! Just give a moment to digest how beautiful these sneakers are. Look at that, man. These are really nice. But anyway, let me give you a quick history about the Nike Huaraches. The Huaraches were originally made in or released in 1991, and the idea behind it is sort of like a water ski bootie. So it's a neoprene water ski bootie. So the designer is Tinker Hatfield, as we all know who he is, and yeah, his idea was just a snug fit from a water ski neoprene bootie. So it evolved from there, and since then the Huaraches have been one of the most popular Nike sneakers of all time. Every year it's always gonna be in the top 10 at least in sales for all the sneakers. If you watch our Nike Adapt BB review, which I'll be posting up here, we discussed the history of the self-lacing system. As you all know, it all started in a movie Back in the Future when Marty McFly had those Air Mags, self-lacing Air Mags, and it became a reality in 2016, if I'm not mistaken, when they released the first Hyper Adapts. Earlier this year, they did the second iteration of the Nike Hyper Adapts, and they did a basketball sneakers, and that's the Nike Adapt BBs. And I was surprised that just less than a year, they released another sneakers that will have this technology, and that is this sneakers. These are the Nike Huarache Adapts. Now, this Nike Huarache Adapts are more of a lifestyle sneakers. It's not performance-based sneakers like the previous one, like the Nike Adapt BBs. So these are more for like streetwear, and basically just to flex what you have. It's a very nice sneakers, don't get me wrong. It's a really nice sneakers. But do we need this? Let's go and find out. More for lifestyle wear. I mean, the Nike Adapt BBs were kind of warm inside when you wear them, especially in our weather here in the Philippines. So it would be nice to have something like these, which is really breathable to wear for lifestyle. Now let's take a look closer in these sneakers and see what's special about them. So on the upper, you have this mesh type material in yellow. And on top of that, they have a lot of fuse overlay in the middle over here, and then on the sides, lateral and the medial side. And then on the upper itself, it has an overlay of leather, plush leather, really premium material, where you can see over here the Nike swoosh logo and a diamond shape over here where you can see the Nike Adapt over here, and on the other side you'll see Huarache. So now there's actually like a coordinates on this overlay. However, I'm not really sure what this means or what is the coordinate relate to. But anyway, the middle part is actually sort of like a plastic mirage type beehive looking material. But actually, if you take out this cardboard over here, there is a Huarache logo inside. As you can see, when you tighten it, so apart from the mesh material and the leather overlays, you will also see this elasticated plastic over here, which actually hold as a support on your heel over here. And at the same time, this plastic over here connects to the FitAdapt system. I mentioned earlier that the idea for the Huaraches came from neoprene, and the only neoprene on these sneakers are actually the heel part, which is very thick. There's a lot of cushioning on the heel part over here, as you can see, where you can see the Nike branding. So this neoprene material sort of like your support, because I think overall the sneakers, there's not much support or cushioning apart from this material over here on the heel. Part of the upper is actually this garter material, as you can see, and on the other side. So this actually helps you put your feet inside. So this is the stretchy part where you can easily place your feet inside the sneakers. So that really helps out, because normally a boot-like material, it's really difficult to put your feet inside. But with this Huarache Adapt, it has a lot of space, and at the same time it has this garterized material that could really help you put your feet inside. Now on the midsole, this is actually really nice. I like how they did the midsole. It's actually soft. This material, I think it's EVA foam. It's really soft to the touch, and you can actually really press it like here. But what I really like about this is how they incorporated the swoosh over here on the lateral side. It's a nice way of incorporating the swoosh. The original Huaraches doesn't have the swoosh logo or swoosh branding. It only has the Huarache branding on it. So it's kind of nice to have the swoosh branding over here. Now part of the midsole is this plastic toe box area, which is really nice. It gives you a vibe of the Prestos. For me, these sneakers actually look more of a Presto than a Huarache. But anyway, let's go back to the sneakers. Now moving on to the outsole, you can see this semi-translucent gray smoke like outsole, rubber outsole, and inside you will actually see the Nike swoosh branding. Now going back to my question, are these sneakers worth it? Is it just a gimmick? What do you think, guys? In my opinion, the self-lacing mechanism of these sneakers really works. I mean, it does really tighten. It's not really self-lacing, it's self-tightening, because what it does is just tighten the sneakers so that it fits well on your feet. It's not really lacing, because the act of lacing is not even there. I could have bought these sneakers without the fast fit system, just by itself. If it was just like a bootie type of sneakers, a slip-on, then yeah, the design itself, it really looks nice. But the FitAdapt system just made it like more gimmicky for me, because it doesn't really help us. In fact, it makes you more lazier. But of course, it is really cool to have a sneakers like these, especially if you can adjust the fitting using your phone. These are definitely a flex sneakers, because it is really expensive. The retail price of these sneakers is at $350, and on resale, the lowest I've seen is about $500 US. So it's pretty expensive. I guess with the technology that it brings, kind of make up for it, because as you can see nowadays, we have like the Fear of Gods at $350 as well. You have the Yeezy 700s at $300 US. So with this technology, I think these are more worth it than the others. But then again, is it cool? Definitely. Do we need it? Not really. Do I want to own these? Hell yeah. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to the money that you spend. And if you're willing to shell out that amount of money for these sneakers, then so be it. If you're happy with it, go ahead. But of course, not a lot of people can spend that much of money for a pair of sneakers. Now, as you all know, I do have another pair of these, which is in the white colorway. I'll be doing a detailed review on that, but more focusing on the technology itself, because what we did just now is just the aesthetics or the materials that they use on these sneakers. But on the other sneakers, we will focus more on the technology that it brings to the table. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please press the thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please press the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Follow us on all our social media accounts. Until next time.